Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those returning and if you're new, hi, you're highly welcome. My name is Plangdes. If this is your first time seeing my pretty black face, please do subscribe because I have exciting content that you would also find very useful to you. Today we are going to just be talking about the gratitude jar. I've been stalling this video, not really been stalling. I don't think I've just not filmed it, but this video is supposed to be due since I think January. Yeah, when I mentioned it in my plans, when I was planning like my goals for the year and all of that. I think I will leave the video linked down below in the description, but please check it out. So yes, we're going to be discussing all things gratitude jar. What is the gratitude jar? How do I go about having the gratitude jar? What will keep me motivated about the gratitude jar and all of that? First of all, let me put this out there. If you do not know, I am a Christian. Yes, I am an unapologetic Christian. I always say that, but actually I'm a Christian, and the gratitude jar is something, it's an attitude or a habit I have. I've been keeping the gratitude jar since I think either 2019 or 2020. Either 2018 or 2019, one of those 2 years, but I've had a gratitude jar for that long. And prior to that, honestly, I'm a person that journals a lot. So most times when I'm grateful for something, I just scribble it in my journal. But my family did something, I would put the specific year on the screen. So we have this family meeting every year, and the family meeting basically comprises of my parents, their children, their biological children and non-biological children, basically people that they disciple or children, yeah, something like that. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, their children, maybe spiritual children, people they mentor or disciple and stuff like that. So we have this yearly family meeting, and in one of those family meetings, one of the things we decided to do was to have a gratitude jar. For some reasons, I don't know who spoke about it or who brought it up, but it was one of the areas we're looking at. I think it was in that very year we also spoke about like savings and piggy banks and all of that. And I remember my mom bought a dozen of plates, like these plastic plates that have cover, and she gave it to each and every single one of us to keep as a gratitude jar. So the goal of a gratitude jar is basically to write anything that you are grateful for on a piece of paper. It could be a sticky note or anything. Just write. Whenever you feel grateful for something, you just write it on a piece of paper and put it into that jar. And you do this for 365, for basically a whole year. It does not have to be, the frequency does not have to be every day. If today I feel grateful for life, I can just scribble on a sheet of paper. Today I am grateful for life. Like for me, I write the date on each paper. So today I'm grateful for life and drop it in my gratitude jar. If later in the afternoon or in the evening, I'm grateful for Johnny Mercies, maybe I traveled and I came back and I'll write, today I'm grateful for Johnny Mercies, and I put it there. Tomorrow is possible, like every day we always obviously should have something to be grateful for, but let's say nothing comes to mind, I don't write, there's absolutely no problem. So it's not like a very rigid routine that you must keep. So basically the concept of the gratitude jar is just throughout the year you have reasons to be grateful, you scribble it on a paper, you put it in your jar. And honestly, you don't have to, because I don't go back to my gratitude jar. You don't have to go back to it within the year. Just keep writing and dropping, keep writing and dropping. If at a period or at a point in time you want to go back through those papers, that is absolutely fine, but the goal is to write through the year. Then at the end of the year, you now pick up that gratitude jar. By the time you spread the papers and you go through them, maybe in your prayer for the year, like when you're thanking God so far, like, because obviously without writing, there's a statement I heard that actually stuck since the first time I heard it, that the faintest ink is better than the sharpest memory, honestly. So through the year I could be grateful for so many things. If on the 31st of December I want to remember or recount all that God has done for me, honestly I don't think I'll remember them word for word, but a gratitude jar will take your memory back to all those times, like afresh, even things that you've forgotten, you would remember them, that on certain dates this happened and I was grateful for this particular thing. That's basically the concept of the gratitude jar. So it is something I have been keeping for years, for the past at least 3-4 years. I kept it the first year, the second. I think there was a bridge, or let me say a leap year. There was a bridge year. I think that should be 2020. A lot happened in 2020, either a year or 2 years. I'm not sure that I skipped those, but since then I've bounced back. Last year I did keep a gratitude jar as well, and this year I'm currently keeping one. So I promised I was going to film on a gratitude jar, and that is what I'm doing. So this is what I have as a gratitude jar. So I even went ahead to download a gratitude app. So I think I would also leave the app links below. You can download it. So at times, even when I don't write in this, I write on my app, and then the app sends me a reminder by 7:30 a.m, by 8 a.m, and by 10 p.m. when I'm ready to retire. And I like how the app pops up every single day. It will give you all those motivational speech or aspire to perspire talk, and then at the end of the day, you will get a notification, let's say by 10 p.m, that asks you what are 3 things you are grateful for today, or who are 2 people you are thankful for today, or what was the spectacular thing that happened today. So you would always have a reason to write. Personally, like, I love the app because I would always, even if I don't know how to write stuff, it will give me a direction. It will just tell me, just stop for a moment and think of 3 people you are grateful for today. So I can go on that app and write in my gratitude app. Today I am grateful for this person, maybe because the person helped me with a work, or I'm grateful for this person because the person put me through something, or I'm grateful because this person did get that kind of thing, or I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my friend, for my roommates, anything. You can just write anything. So this is my gratitude jar, and these papers inside here are from last year. So I use sticky notes to write mine. These are my sticky notes. So I just write on these sticky notes, fold it, and drop it in here. So some of this, not some, like all these papers are from last year. Usually they are more than this, but like they are really squeezed. That's why it doesn't look full, but honestly it's more than you think, because they are all flattened out, like very flattened out. So if they were all open, so this is a lot. So I was grateful for a lot last year. I think I will just go through the ones I feel like sharing. I think we'll just go through a few. I will just read them out basically, and you would have an idea of, in case you want to have a gratitude jar, you have an idea of how to go about it. So I read this at the beginning of the year, and it says, I am grateful for all the blessings and testimonies that 2021 holds for myself, my family, and my friends, with no drop of sorrow/regret added. So I read this at the beginning of the year, and honestly, thank God for how 2021 went, because I was already grateful for the year in advance. Then this is I read this 1st of August 2021. I'm grateful for the gift of the month of August. Unlimited blessing testimonies will flow out of this month. In brackets, I wrote amen. So I was grateful for the month. I also read like a mini prayer on that. And honestly, August went well because I don't have a memory of August, any spectacular, horrible thing that happened in August. So I was already grateful for the month ahead of time. The ones, okay. On the 8th of February 2021, I'm grateful for the name of Jesus. And I wrote exclamation, 3 exclamation. 16th of March 2021. Okay, sorry, I don't think I want to read this. Something happened on this very day. It was a very spectacular day, but God showed himself strong. He proved that he was God that day. So yeah. Okay, 21st of January 2021. I'm grateful for Abiodun Adetola, in brackets Abi. That was like my course rep when I was in university, for how he has always been a genuine help. He agreed to put BB and CEO through the registration process. Dear God, please bless him. Yes, so I was grateful for Abiodun, my course rep in 2021. January 21st, my siblings were going to Babcock for the very first time. There was nobody to put them through. The first time I resumed Babcock, I went with my father, so they were on their own. We just put them on the plane and told them to be going to school. So I had to call him. He stays close to school. So I had to call him to put them through, and he was very helpful. Took them to their hall, helped them get meal tickets, gave them his phone number, told them to call if they needed help or anything, or they have problems navigating. He showed them around school. He was basically very helpful, and that day I was grateful for his help. And that I know somebody as resourceful as that. He's a profitable person around me. On this day, I wrote, I'm grateful for my dad, my mom. Plangdes, Plang, myself, Patience, Dawran, Fangshak, Auntie Becky, Auntie Zion, and every other person I call family. Just listed names of like people, close family members, and people that were around me. So I was grateful for them and every other person I called family. See, gratitude. This is just making me emotional. 16th of May 2021. I'm grateful that after a minute of not writing and putting in my gratitude jar, I finally get to do this again because there's actually a lot that I'm grateful for. So I'm even grateful that I think I'd not written my gratitude jar in about a week or 2 weeks. And when I go back to like writing and updating, a whole lot. I think I know why. 16th of May, it was the period I was preparing to come to this place, like to resume my internship here. So I was busy. So for like a week trying to settle in and all of that, I didn't write. So this thing happened, getting like my internship here is, I think that's going to be a whole other video because it's a testimony, how I got it, how they called me. I literally had only 2 days to pack out and then start coming. So, but it was a testimony though. So I had not written in a long while. So when I had settled in, I think I was quite a bit settled. I wrote that I miss writing in my gratitude jar because there was a lot to be grateful for. I don't know if I'll go through all these papers, but you have an idea. Okay, I'm grateful for Johnny Mercies, for Plangdes, Plang, Keret, and Seyo to Abuja. I'm grateful that Plang has settled in Bangkok and find his way, and it seems he's enjoying the place already. Dear God, let his Bangkok experience be a beautiful one. Honestly, most of the time, I'm grateful for others. Today, I'm grateful for Yinkus. And most importantly for friendship. Her family has fed me, clothed me, looked out for me, given me generously, transported me, and made my welfare their business. I am genuinely grateful for Yinkus and her family. Yes, I'm sure you already know. It was on the 16th of May I read this as well. I'm genuinely grateful for my friend Yinkus. Honestly, her family is family to me. Their home is always open. If today I decide I'm not staying here, I want to pack out, they would tell me, oh yeah, bring your things and come. That is how much. So I'm always grateful for her and for her friendship. 5th September, I wrote, no, I'm not reading this one. 16th of May 2021, I'm grateful for God's continuous provision. Abba, thank you. I think that 16th of May, I wrote quite a lot. Like I had missed writing in like a week. So one day I just wrote all the things I could remember that significantly happened. That's why like 3 or 4 people have seen it. What again? On the 24th of 07, I think that should be October or so, I wrote, I'm grateful for the process. This day I wrote, I'm grateful for my family. I literally wrote my father by his first name, wrote my mom's name by her first name, wrote Plangdes, Plangdes, and Plang. Wow. So guys, I think that's all. Not that's all, but I still have like a lot more papers to read from, but you basically have an idea. So that's basically what my gratitude jar looks like. That is the idea, like the practical. I didn't read any stuff online to see like what the whole concept, but this is the concept of a gratitude jar to me. So the whole purpose is to be more intentional about living a life of gratitude. Honestly, I write it in my goals for the month every single year that this month I want to live intentionally in gratitude. So writing in my gratitude jar, updating my gratitude app, and even like sharing some testimonies maybe with you people on YouTube, on my status, on Instagram, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and all of that, and every other thing in between. That's basically the concept. When the hymn says count your blessings, name them one by one, it will surprise you what the Lord has done. This is the evidence for me. This is my evidence that God was faithful. If I want to be angry at God for any reason, when I open my gratitude jar and go through it, I don't have a reason. I mean, irrespective of how hard the economy is, we're still able to pay school fees. I was still able to book a flight that was almost twice the price. I'm still able to eat. I'm still able to afford luxury, even as little as today. I'm grateful that I can breathe in and out. I don't need the aid of an oxygen tank or anything. When you live a life of gratitude, God will give you more reasons to be grateful. Like He will continue to do wonders in your life because He knows that you would always glorify Him. You would always accredit it to Him. So if you want to cultivate a better habit of gratitude, I would suggest that you can start with a little act of So I've not torn or thrown away these papers. Honestly, when you say your prayers and thank God for how faithful he has been through the year, you can just discard them and start afresh. So I've been keeping this year's papers in a new thing. So finally my jar is empty. The papers I've been writing for this year differently, I can finally throw them in here. And I've not even gone through them. I can't remember most of the things. I can't remember anything I wrote so far in this year's journal, in this year's gratitude jar. But at the end of the year, when I go through it, I would have every reason to be thankful. I hope you get the concept. So yeah, that is the gratitude jar for me. It is one habit I have, and it is one habit, to be honest, I want to continue. Even when, let's say, by God's grace, I marry and I have my own home, it is something that I want us to continue to do as a family. When I eventually have kids, if the Lord wills and all of that, it's going to be something that, why we all have, I don't know, well, eventually, it's definitely something I don't see myself stopping anytime soon, because I've never for once regretted having a gratitude jar. Rather, it continually helps me to live a life of gratitude. And I notice the most little things, because even what seems insignificant, or I'm enjoying the benefits, when I appreciate it, because I have a reason to say, today I'm grateful for the birds that are flying. Today I'm grateful that the breeze is blowing and the trees are dancing and all of that. It just helps you, understand the magnificence of God even better. So that is all about the gratitude jar. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for how far we've come. I'm hoping that you are blessed. I'm hoping that you would also go ahead and have your own jar. You can make it cuter or fancier than what I have. And this is an old chin container. I just washed it and made it into this. The former one I had, due to traveling and all of that, I always carry it about whenever I'm changing location or anything. It got squeezed and broken, but this is doing it for me. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.